Top of the top. The BossMack podcast is in full motion.
Okay.
Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it black open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa! Yes indeed! Here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas always in the lead. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. We always in the lead. Top of the top. Top of the top. Top of the top. Y'all know how I get down, man. The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. As always. As always. May these words reach you in good spirits. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning, and if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you woke up on some crisp, clean sheets, whatever color. I hope when you went to your bathroom, it was spick and span, crisp and clean, shower clean. I hope when you went to your refrigerator, it was packed with food, you understand me? I hope you got your mud, your power juice, your juice from your ninja juicer. You know what I'm talking about? I hope you woke up with an abundance of energy, motivation, optimism, ready to go get to your chili. It's a beautiful day. We here again, man. We here. God has blessed the BossMack and allowed me to do a podcast. Man, let me tell you something, man. He did not have to let me get up and be able to do this today, man. I'm thankful, man, to even have a podcast, to have a few people to come and listen to me and watch the BossMack rant and rave on this motherfucker, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the chat, dog. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. I seen Ken Folk and Yale B off the gate, man. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? And I got to shout out Preston Taylor for that $10, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. PA on the track ain't never whack. Come on, man. What you talking about, man? PA on the track ain't never whack. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate y'all, man. God bless, man. Yale B, Red Jet Shell, what the hell, Michael. Joe Blast, get the cash. What's happening, man? Yeah. Al Dingle 1, what's up with it, man? I appreciate y'all, man. Bobby Transparency and this motherfucker activist Nas. Shout out to everybody in here. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. You see me in here, man. I'm in here, man. I'm in here, man, doing my thing, man. Thankful, man. You know what I'm talking about? Thankful. Hit the like button for this game. The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. Go to BossMack Streetwear. Get your issue right now. You see the BossMack got outside BossMack Streetwear, you know, got on the heather gray shorts. You dig me, with the red and green extreme poetry tube. You dig me? Look. This is super rare right here, man. This is I just made this, man. I just made this one, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, to go with the J's, though, like, you feel me? To go with the green on the J's, you know, it's a little bit of green on it. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button for this game, though. Hit the like button for this game, though. Off that good mud. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful situation, man. Let me see right there, man. Who is that? Jesse LD3. He said, my bathroom spick and span. Yeah, I know. It's like Christmas vibes, man. I caught that. I was like, man, this is some Christmas shit, man. And it ain't Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I was going for some other shit, but it just gave me Christmas shit, man. I was like, man, it ain't Christmas. You know what I'm saying? But I was really trying to, I was trying to match the shoes, though. Like, really, that's what I was going for, man. And, man, it just went like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? It just went like that. Said Skidlana, Doodoo Brown, Skidlana. Come on. Ooh, man, Atlanta. We got a reader listener email from Atlanta. Do I got one from Atlanta today? I don't know if I got one from today. Yeah, man. Anyway, like I said, man, the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. Go get you some BossMack Streetwear issue. You know what I'm saying? Bitch Relax, world famous. You know what I'm saying? As Rock by Dog right here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in and check out that new Snoop Dogg album. What's the name of it? It's called Is It a Crime, I think. That first cut on there is kind of dope, man, with the Sade sample, man. Is It a Crime, man? You know. Megan Davis in the building. What's up with her, man? Shout out to Megan Davis. Always love seeing her in the chat, man. Blessings to that, you know? Yeah, man. So get your BossMack Streetwear issue, man. We putting up new shit up there today, man. We're going to put up some more pieces, man. I know I've been lagging on that, man. It's just trying to get caught up, man, getting these orders out, man, and you know what I'm saying? Trying to get this content right. You know what I'm talking about? We on a mission. We on a mission out here. You know what I'm saying? So, get your BossMack Streetwear issue. We put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt, man. I keep trying to tell you, man. It be making motherfuckers happy. Old and young. From the young motherfuckers, from the young to the old, you understand me? Making motherfuckers smile, motherfuckers coming in like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you know, when the BossMack be making his rounds, man, you know, because I be going to a lot of the same places, man. I be at Nike Town all the time, and then I be at the supermarket, Ralph's and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers be like, BossMack, man, I appreciate that shirt, man. I appreciate that shirt, man. These bitches that coming in here with these fucked up ass attitudes, man. I need that shirt. I wish I could wear that shirt at work, man. God bless that shirt when I be having on shit like bitch relax and sour bitch free. You understand me? And bitch you mad, bitch fuck you. all that shit, man, all the game on the shirts, man, just blessing. You know what I mean? They be loving it, man. They be, they be taking pictures of a nigga and all that shit. And not even because I'm BossMack. I keep trying to tell y'all that, man. So get your issue. And when you get your issue, you keeping the BossMack alive and in motion. Able to bring you this game, man, to keep bringing this game, man. So much going on, man. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. Also, I want to say the show is brought to you by BossMack. Give me a game if you need some game, because thou art struggling with dying bitch or bitches. If you're having problems with your bitches out there, holla at the BossMack Topsoil. I got the reasonable rates. That's great. I love chopping it up with the peoples, man. Ain't no cookie cutter game, man. I be listening to your problems, man, and prescribing good game to help a nigga. You know what I'm talking about. So fuck with me, don't fuck with them. Like I said, if you're out there, you got more than one, you got multiple 2, 3, 4 bitches on the team, man, you can't discuss your bitch problems with your peoples, man. I'm trying to tell you. Because they want you to have the bitch problems, man, because a lot of niggas is be looking at you like, yeah, man, I wish I had 2 bitches. I wish I had 3 bitches. Damn, I just got my one bitch talking hella shit to me, man. I don't know what to do. Holla at that BossMack Topsoil, man. Yeah. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Let me see. Megan Davis, I appreciate you. I appreciate you fucking with me, man. I appreciate your time, Megan Davis. Ricardo Valentin, watching from Riviera Beach, Florida. What's up with it? Okay, I got a Jacksonville, Florida motherfucker today. I asked AI who is BossMack, and they gave you a proper description. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Chat GPT, bro. Oh my God, man. They know they know, man. Oh my God. Chat GPT is scary, bro. Chat GPT be talking to me like he know me, man. Like, man, I be putting some shit in Chat GPT, be like, BossMack, what you wanna do? I put a slogan in Chat GPT, and it'll be like, man, that is a good slogan, BossMack. What you gonna do? What you gonna write up some shit about this, man? You gonna do that? This'll be, hey man, this'll be some good game. You could explain how this and that happened, and then I was like, oh my God, Chat GPT, man, it's scary, bro. I'll be like, oh, ChatGPT is scary. Preston Taylor in this motherfucker, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Niggas in the nose. Niggas in the motherfucking nose, man. Come on, man. Let me see what... Fashion and media industry. He's the founder of American streetwear brand called BossMack Streetwear. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Oh, shit. It's crazy. Bobby Transparency is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hit the like button for this game. That's crazy, man. But it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Niggas in the niggas in the motherfucker know. Hey, man. You already know. You already know. Niggas done fell out, bro. Motherfuckers done fell out. Motherfuckers done fell out, man. Motherfuckers done fell out. Motherfuckers ain't friends no more. Motherfuckers ain't friends no more. Elon Musk versus Donald Trump. Niggas ain't friends no more. We not friends anymore. Not friends anymore. What does it mean, man? What does it mean? We not friends anymore. We not friends anymore. Donald Trump and Elon. I heard rumors about Elon. I heard Elon be fucking with ketamine. Elon be fucking with ketamine. Elon be fucking with ketamine. That's what I heard. I like Elon's setup though. I like how Elon got all his baby mamas. I like Elon baby mama situation, man. You know what I'm saying? I like how he got all his bitches, man. But I don't know, man. Elon and Donald ain't friends no more. What does this mean for the world? What does this mean for the world? What does this mean for us? I always, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I first seen Donald and Elon become friends, I was like, man, that's real smart that Donald kind of tapped Elon, but I was like, but it seemed like Elon want to be president, though. I was like, man, but it seemed like Elon want to be president, and it seemed like the fastest way for Elon to be president is to climb over Donald. This is what my thoughts were. I was like, why does Elon even need to respect Donald? Because Elon catching rocket boosters and shit, you know what I'm saying? Coming out, Elon shooting rockets into space and got everybody driving his cars and, you know what I'm saying, SpaceX and Tesla and, man, all this, damn, man, how Doge, he did the Doge and was going all through the government, seeing how I was like, damn, man, Donald gave Elon access to all the government to just look through shit. So Elon done looked through shit and seen how shit work and tick and this and that and who doing what and where the money going and what they doing and how stupid everything is. And then Elon and Donald just get into it. Niggas was friends, man, and then your friend, your homie, your friend. Then your friend be like, y'all wanna know why that Epstein list ain't came out yet? You want to know why that Epstein list ain't came out? Because your boy is on the Epstein list. Just called Donald. Called Donald. Said Donald was a PDF. Said Donald was a PDF. Elon got a shiner on that. Yeah, man. I was wondering where that came from, man. I thought it was all fake until Elon said that nigga Trump is on the Epstein. Right. Yeah, man, I was wondering how Elon got that black eye. Come on, Mac. We know politics has always been backed by campaign money, which comes from corporate interests. There's 20 more Elons we know nothing about. Elon just the richest puppet. Yeah, man, but Elon make me nervous, man. Elon is like Tony Stark's, man. Elon make me nervous, man. What the fuck is up, fellas? Stay vigilant. A bitch can love you and still plot your downfall. That's their nature. Stay true, man. Infinite minded one. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, yeah, maybe one of them bitches socked Elon. I was thinking, man, I'm wondering who could get close to him and live. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he had to, I just don't feel like a man could do it. I feel like a bitch could do it. A bitch might get close to him and just take off on him. You know what I'm saying? A bitch might take off on him and be like, motherfucker, bink. A bitch might get him. You know what I'm saying? Or he could have got fired on. Somebody could have been close and been like, you know what, Elon, and fired on him. You know what I'm saying? Then his security just folded him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could have got close enough to fire on him. But then I'm like, his security, I feel like his security, only a bitch could get that close. I feel like only a bitch could do it. But it might have been a nigga got close enough and was like, bink, nigga. And then just got beat, just got beaten to death, beaten close to death because the nigga's security right there. I don't know, man. What does it mean if Donald is on the Epstein list? What does that really mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? If you went to Epstein Island, did you see anything? Is there anything to be seen there? Is it possible to go to Epstein Island and you didn't see no young bitches doing nothing? Is it possible? Or is everybody who went to Epstein Island, they did something? What does it mean if Donald was on Epstein, and then Elon said Donald need to be impeached. He said impeach. He said impeach him. Impeach? What? He went from putting millions on Donald to impeach him? How did we get there? How did we get to impeach him? How did we get to impeach him? How did we get there? Impeach him? Courtney, what's the vice president? What's his name? Vance. Vance. I wonder is Vance over there like, damn. I could be the president. I wonder is Vance over there like that? You think he like that? I could be the president.
Also breaking tonight, a Trump ally calling on the president to deport Elon Musk. Steve Bannon, long critic of Musk, just moments ago saying this.
Elon Musk is illegal. He's got to go too. He's illegal. Deport immediately.
Other MAGA loyalists, though, are taking a different tack, trying to steer clear of the entire implosion.
JD Vance.
I never get between a dog and a fire hydrant.
But he didn't say who was which. I want to go straight to Manu Raju on the Hill tonight. Manu, how much is this infighting consuming Republicans?
Yeah, Aaron, this is dominating the conversation on Capitol Hill, and a real concern among Republican leaders that this could become a distraction at really the worst possible time. Not only are they trying to get the votes in the United States Senate, they can only afford to lose 3 Republican votes on any party line vote, but the senators are planning on changing the bill.
Hit the like button. Deport Elon. Vance is a straight knucklehead. We need to get this clown out of here. Somebody had a shirt said, if you elect a clown, don't be tripping when the circus comes to town. Hit the like button, tapping in from Cleveland. I appreciate that, Trap Charlie, 100. You out here saving lives. I appreciate it. Larry Ford tapping in. Cold part, Americans didn't vote for Elon, but the nigga made it to the White House. Yeah, man. Dontrese Williams, Diddy will be free because of this. Man, see, that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about the irony of this. The irony. If Donald is on the Epstein list, then Diddy good. I wonder. Oh, shit.
It's unclear exactly what they're going to do to the bill that passed the House by just a single
wait a minute.
vote.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Daniel Cliffhanger. I thought all white people love each other. You got to be crazy, bro. The beef is intensified all the way up to the top, man. The beef is intensified. It's just beef, bro.
If there are significant changes, particularly on how they deal with spending cuts, which is what Elon Musk is most concerned about, that it does not drive down the deficit. In fact, the projections suggest it would drive up the deficit. But if it pares back any of the spending cuts, perhaps it could lead to more opposition in the right flank of the House GOP, potentially even the Senate GOP. One House Republican who opposed this plan, Thomas Massey, told me earlier in the day, in the aftermath of this Musk-Trump feud, that he believes this could make this bill impossible to pass.
So, Mr. Massey, in the battle of Trump versus Musk, which side do you choose?
I choose math. The math always wins over the words.
And
I trust the math from the guy that lands rockets backwards over the politician's math. I think that patient is on life support. And if the Senate thinks they're going to rehabilitate it and rewrite it, I think they're endangering this patient. Because people over here are now looking for more reasons to be against it.
And Aaron, not only are there concerns about the impacts of this bill, what are the impacts going to be on the midterm elections, given that Elon Musk had spent a ton of money, the biggest spender in the last cycle? Will he help Republicans when they're trying to keep the House, keep the Senate in the midterm elections? Musk himself crediting himself.
Is this a long-term plan by Elon? This had to be like a long-term plan. He talking about doing a third political party. See, Elon talking about start. He already got a third political party ready to go.
With winning back Congress, essentially holding the House and growing the Republican majority in the United States Senate. But I asked the speaker if he agrees with that assessment. He said no one person deserves credit for keeping the House. He said, except for maybe Donald J. Trump. Aaron?
Well, it's clear on which side he is. All right, thank you.
Shout out, Mr.
Very much.
Ethos.
Donnie O'Sullivan has covered Musk, and MAGA extensively is here with me. And this is, when we hear Steve Bannon making that call, deport Elon Musk. When you are looking at what's going on in MAGA and the response, I mean, how do they see this today?
Look, I mean, normally in the MAGAverse, as we often call it, people are normally in lockstep there. There's some debate sometimes about policy issues and things like that. But when it comes to who are the good guys, who are the bad guys, normally there's a clear villain every day, right? Normally it is the Democrats, or it's the mainstream media, or it's so on and so forth. Whoever is annoying Trump on that day. It's been interesting to watch the last few hours, sort of a lot of these influential people in this world sort of scrambling, trying to figure out, well, what should we say about this? What side we should come down on? I will point out one thing that I heard Charlie Kirk, who's a influential Turning Point USA youth activist, basically. He said earlier that, look, people were predicting, and he's correct, that this Musk Trump bromance would not last,
Have Donald came out and spoke about being on the list? Have Donald spoke about being on the list? On the Epstein list? Donald ain't came out and said shit yet, huh? He knew Trump was stupid. He tricked him out of his spot. He never liked Trump. See, I didn't think so either, man. Hey, man. I think Elon running a long play right here, man. He running a long, hey, man. You on the Epstein list is a cold piece of work, bro. You on the Epstein list. You got to put that list out. But Elon can't be president because Elon from South Africa, so he can't be president. He can't be president. But Elon ran a cold play. Is Donald is Donald on the Epstein list? What do that mean if Donald is on the Epstein list? And Donald ain't came out and talked about it yet. Elon playing chess, yeah. Donald playing Connect 4. Yeah. Donald said Puff said some very unflattering things about me. He doesn't know if a pardon's in play. But if Donald is on the Epstein list, if Donald is on the Epstein list, though, oh man, yay more. Donald is rich and white. It doesn't mean anything. If he was black, of course, they would get him. I don't know, man. Can you survive being on that? I'm quite sure it's a lot of white people that don't care if Donald on the list. I know it's a lot that don't care. They don't care if you're on the list. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact right there. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Elon saying common sense shit, man. Elon saying common sense shit about the economy, man. I saw Elon was on something. Elon said the country is like a person. Elon said the country is like a person. He said the country is like a person. country is like a person. If a person is broke, a person is broke. Can't just keep spending money you don't have. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Elon Musk look like, I don't know, man.
Because if the country goes insolvent, if all the money is just spent on paying interest on debt, there's no money left for anything.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm doing this, is because I was looking at the big picture here, and it's like, man, our debt's getting out of control. The interest payments, the interest on the national debt now exceeds the entire Defense Department budget.
It's $1 trillion a year in
Yes.
interest, just to carry the money that we owe is $1 trillion a year.
Yes.
That is unbelievable.
And rising rapidly. So like, I mean, a country's no different from a person. A country overspends, country goes bankrupt. Same as a person who overspends goes bankrupt. So it's not like optional to solve these things. It's essential. So
We're going to go bankrupt.
yes,
We are.
because if the country goes insolvent, if all the money is just spent on paying interest on debt, there's no money left for anything.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm doing this, is because I was looking at the big picture here, and it's like, man, our debt's getting out of control. The interest payments, the interest on the national debt now exceeds the entire Defense Department.
Them words make sense, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Disney made cartoons about that island. Ha, Mr. Ethos. Mr. Ethos, I bet Donald's wife has been there. Elon with a BossMack word, insolvent. Red Jet Shell. Musk is a sexual deviant. He thinks with his dick, Trump has more mental control. He's been president twice without the money. Elon could be a sexual deviant. He could be, or he could be like a motherfucker that understands the billionaire status. You know, I've often thought that, you know, if you know, hey man, if the BossMack had billions, you know, I probably, you know, I might run with 10 baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Straight up baby mama deals, you know what I'm saying? Negotiated. I might do that, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, I don't know. Cause see, if you billionaire, you know what I'm saying? You need like at least half of your kids to turn out good, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta have half your kids gotta turn out good. We gotta eliminate, you know, we gotta eliminate the, you know, we can't have all the kids, you know, some of the kids gotta make it. Yo, Mac, no one is talking about the Black Eye Club. It's an old conspiracy that politicians and celebs that show their face with the left black eye means they're in the process of demonic Illuminati ritual. Okay. Hey, you know what, man? I hope. Hey, man, I've been said I hope Elon ain't the devil. I've been said I hope Elon is not the devil, because he seemed like he could be the devil. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he could be the devil. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he could be the devil. Shit. Man. It seemed like he could be the devil. Hey, man, thinking about Elon, man, I think back on the Game Kings documentary, man. The Game Kings documentary part 2, the part 2 one that we did in Vegas and shit. And when the BossMack went out to Vegas for that, you know what I'm saying? And when I went out there, one of the things I did is, while I was there, I rented a Tesla, one of the big ones, the big Tesla. I don't know, is that it? I don't know what that is. The big one though. I rented not the truck, but the other one. Cause I had never really drove around in a Tesla really just to fill it out, but I feel like that was a significant. A significant thing for me, man. Just to rent a Tesla and just to drive around Vegas in the Tesla, feeling it, you know what I'm saying? They had like a rainstorm while I was there. It was like a thunderstorm while I was there, and the streets was flooded. I remember like some streets was flooded like up to the doors, man, and I drove the Tesla through like some flooding water, man, and the Tesla just went through the water and shit, and I was like, I was just vibing off the Tesla, riding around listening to Nas and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just driving around for no reason, feeling it all up and down the strip, And then while I was there, I told y'all, like, when I was leaving Vegas, and I looked up at Dre's, the club Dre's, and I was leaving out. I forgot the name of the hotel. What hotel was I in? I forgot the name of the hotel I was in. I was on the strip though. I forgot the name of that hotel I was in, man. But anyway, it was right in front of Dre's. So when I looked up, I seen Diddy was performing live. And I looked up and I seen that Diddy was performing live, and I was like, damn. I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, Diddy survived. I said, Diddy is the last survivor, and he doing a live show tonight. I was like, damn, I could go see Diddy live tonight if I wanted to. I could creep. I was like, I could creep up on Diddy. I might be able to take off on him, but they gonna beat my ass. This security gonna get me. I could take off on him, but they gonna whoop my ass. And I thought about it, and I was like, look at Diddy, man. Diddy performing tonight. So many different things in the Vegas trip, you know what I'm saying? And to where we are right now. It's crazy. Hit the like button for this game. I just was reminiscing on that. But look how Elon just factoring into everything, man. Look how Elon.
My issue is that the media said that Musk was the co-president. He doesn't look like the co-president anymore. The media said Trump was doing favors for Elon Musk. Well, if you look at this big, beautiful bill, there's no favors for Elon Musk in it at all. Now, the big, beautiful bill, now he's got a beef with it. These are the things that Trump ran on and won on. Wall, ICE skies so you could do mass deportations. Military, F-35 ships, pay raises for the troops, and tax relief for everybody, no tax on tips. These are the things that won him the election. He didn't run on balancing the budget. So this is the priority right now. You have 4 years to balance the budget. Yeah, there's a lot of pork in this thing. There's always a little pork, all right? But this is not a spending bill. This is the signature piece of Donald Trump's second term. This may be the last major piece of legislation Trump ever passes. Well, he might have 3 terms, but for now, we're saying this is it.
Hit the like button for this game. Take off on them. I agree. Just call the homies from the hub. I would hate to get the homies caught up in that shit. Elon was a plug. Made promises Trump running off on. I beg the pardon. Yeah, man, I thought about that when I was leaving Vegas, seeing Diddy up there, man. I thought about that. I was like, man, unbelievable. And look how God has blessed the boss. Look how God blessed. Well, I can't say God blessed the BossMack because I don't want no niggas to be getting caught up by the law and shit. You know, I'd rather he just get chipped in them streets, man. I'd rather he just get chipped in the streets. I don't want him to get caught up, but it's a trip. I was thinking like when I was leaving Vegas, like this nigga just got away with everything. He got away, motherfucker got away. He got away. He got away. But he didn't get away. He didn't get away. He didn't get away. Mr. Ethos in this motherfucker. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the 116 people fucking with me, man. I appreciate y'all, man, out there, man. We are living in interesting times. What if Donald Trump is on the Epstein list? Damn. It seemed like Donald got to do something. It seemed like Donald got to do something to Elon for saying that, man. Like, man, you called me a PDF, man. You trying to call me a PDF? Motherfucker. You trying to call me a PDF, man? I feel like Donald got to do something, man. I feel like Donald got to do something. He can't take that. Those books of Marquis de Sade still a demonic blueprint to the present. Facts, nigga. Are you kidding me? Facts, bro. Facts. Scariest book you ever read, man. Hey, man, the average man can't read that book. That book is too much. He not born in America. He can't up. He can't up boss and be a P. This Trump's last ride, he's impervious. We gonna see. We gonna see, man. We gonna find out. We gonna find out if the people really care if he was on that island. See, this is the final test right here. Do the people really care that he was on Epstein Island? Do the people really care? Do they really care about that? Evil will never succeed. He said the devil always comes to collect. Elon played a good card though, man. Elon played a good card though, man. Elon played a good card. See, right now that Epstein list gotta come out now, man. It gotta come out now. Mark Valentine Jr., money been paying for good and bad. It's the way of the world. Never know who's who or what's what. Facts. That's old news. Trump is hundreds of photos with Epstein. Elon knew that shit before he lined up with Trump, so don't try to act like you holy now. Facts though, but you know how. See, that's part, and see, once again. Yeah, I see you, Bobby Transparency, but see, that's part of the see when you once again, when you look to the Marquise de Sade, when you look at the Juliet, that was the essence of the text. The essence of the text is we're all doing dirt together, right? We're all doing dirt together. Are you down to do this dirt with me? First, we check to see, are you down to do this dirt with me? Are you down to do this dirt with me? Okay, we doing dirt together. But as we're doing dirt together, we're watching each other. We're watching each other as we're doing dirt together. We're watching each other and we're gathering evidence and information. And then the triple double cross, quadruple cross comes in. The triple double quadruple cross comes in, and you gotta be ready for the quadruple double triple cross. You understand me? The quadruple double triple cross. Can you withstand that when it comes? And that's where we at right now. We at the double, quadruple, triple cross. Can Donald survive the double, quadruple, triple cross? Do his fans care? Do the people care? The quadruple, double, triple cross. The thing is, real receipts are being exposed on both of them. That's why they're beefing, and it's not even half started yet. Rick's views. Yeah, man. So Donald got to come out and speak on if he on the list or not, though. Donald can't leave that in the air, though, can he? He got to come out and speak about that. He got to come out and talk about being on that list or not. He gotta come out and speak on being on that list. Was you on the Epstein Island? Why the whole world? See, it's amazing to me that it seems like everything is compromised by thirstiness. Everything is compromised by sexual deviant thirstiness. You know what I'm saying? We concerned about a list of motherfuckers going to an island to engage in hedonistic fulfillment. We concerned about everybody that went to the island of hedonistic fulfillment with minors out there. We concerned, that's the prevailing thought. Who was at this island? Who was at this island engaging in hedonistic fulfillment? With another impresario of hedonistic fulfillment on trial, with simultaneous, you got another impresario of hedonistic fulfillment on trial for excessive hedonistic fulfillment on trial right now. Just so happening. Hit the like button. Donald was definitely on the island. I wonder when I think about the Epstein Island, I wonder if you had to go to the island to get motion. You know what I'm saying? Because I wonder if it was like, because you know when you read the Marquise de Sade, when you read Juliet, see, you couldn't even have no motion. You couldn't even have motion. You couldn't even gain motion in whatever you was doing if you wasn't engaging in the hedonistic fulfillment with the group. Like, you know, when they was getting together doing these orgies and all these different things that they was doing in the Juliet and the by Marquise de Sade, when they was getting together for all these orgies and all these different things, you had to demonstrate your resolve. Your countenance had to be agreeable. You had to be like, you had to demonstrate that you was with all of this, right? And then once you demonstrated you was with all of this, you got more motion. You know what I'm saying? You have more emotion. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I really in that book, one of the things I forgot about that's in that book was how the rich really, really did not give a fuck about the poor, right? On a high level, to where they did like magnificent banquets. They did magnificent banquets and just made way, and the banquets had way more food, you know, than it was the people that was at the banquet. Like, it was just an overabundance of expensive food at the banquets that turned into orgies and shit. And then they would purposely throw away the food and be like, fuck the poor. Like, we don't give a fuck. We are purposely, like, motherfuckers was like, we're purposely withholding from the poor. We're purposely doing that. Doing shit like poisoning the food supply for fun. They was doing shit like that. Let's poison the food supply for fun and see how many motherfuckers die type shit. Let's see. Motherfuckers that, it was motherfuckers that had all the venereal diseases, right? It was motherfuckers who was like, it was motherfuckers it was individuals involved in them orgies and shit that they was doing. It was some motherfuckers in there that had all the venereal diseases, and they had a motherfucker swipe was covered with sores and open ulcers, and the motherfucker wanted it to be like that on purpose and making sure a motherfucker get all the diseases that they got. You know what I'm saying? Just all evil. So I'm wondering, did you have to go to the Epstein Island for motion? Like, it was like, hey man, your career can't even get started. No matter what you're doing, like, you know what I'm saying, you're a scientist. Because, you know, they got scientists from Caltech going out there to the island. Nerd motherfucker. You gotta come to the island. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that you with us. We're gonna have you, you know, we're gonna put you, you know what I'm saying, get in there and do like a threesome with some 12-year-olds and a 13-year-old. Get in there. Let's see if you're down. We gotta see if you're down. You can't have no motion unless you're down. Stick Schofield in this motherfucker. The word for the day is insolvent. But then, you know, that's why Diddy felt comfy. He thought he was doing what he was told. See, I don't know, man. I'm amazed at Diddy, man. I'm amazed at Diddy, man. You know what I mean? It's amazing, man. It's amazing, man. Big Lou! Cat walk like her feet hurt. Man, the cat is like morbidly obese and all kind of shit, man, you know. She living a good life, man. You know what I mean? Oh man, did I tell y'all, man, the cat let another cat in this motherfucker, man. It was another cat in this motherfucker, man. Another cat got in this motherfucker. I was like, how in the fuck did another cat get in this motherfucker, man? Another cat just got in this motherfucker and was hiding in this motherfucker. And I went and moved some shit in the other room and the motherfucker jumped out on me, man. I was like, what the fuck? Then I had to chase a motherfucker around the house to get the motherfucker out of the motherfucker. I had to chase a motherfucker around the house. Shit was crazy. I was like, man, I was mad at the cat. I'm like, how in the fuck you let another cat be up in here chilling and you chilling? Cat was chilling. I'm like, you in here chilling and it's another cat in this motherfucker? What the fuck? Man, bro. That was a hell of an experience, man. Jumped out on me, man. I moved some shit, motherfucker jumped out on me, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Tore up the house trying to get that motherfucker out of here, man. Like, motherfucker with, man, around this whole motherfucker. And then my cat looking like, damn, man. I think that was a nigga cat. That, cause my cat is a bitch, so I think that was a nigga cat. She tried to move a nigga cat in here low key, man. I can't believe it, man. I'm like, are you serious? You just let a nigga just come in this motherfucker. But anyway, man, shout out to the chat. BG254, I appreciate you, man. Cats keep bad spirits out the house. I feel like that. I be feeling like that. I be feeling like that. She be get to yelling at some shit I can't see. She get to yelling at some shit in the corner. I'm like, what the fuck is you yelling at, man? Nah, it was a different cat. It wasn't the same one that was outside the window. It was a different one, man, which made me more concerned. I was like, damn, I was like, damn, is the word out in the neighborhood that it's a bitch right here? Like, I was thinking. I was like, man, maybe the word is out in the neighborhood. It's a bitch live right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. Man, they done passed the word around and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Hit the like button for this guy. That shit crazy, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck? But shout out to Elon and Donald. Let me see. Wait a minute, let me see right quick. Let me pull up my guy, man, and see what he talking about right quick, man. Wait a minute, let me pull up my guy.
Question in the last 5-6 hours since this broke. This is the big question. Since this broke about 5-6 hours ago today, when is President Trump going to respond to Elon Musk coming out and saying, I'll tell you why the Epstein files that they just seized 3 months ago from the Democrats that were hiding them in New York, I'll tell you why they haven't released those that implicate hundreds of new child victims, according to Pam Bondi, and 14 terabytes of rape videos. He says it's because Trump is implicated in it. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I just go where the facts are, and as this unfolds, we'll report the best information we have. I don't want to believe it. But the big question is, and I've been waiting since this broke at like what? About 1:30 today, Central. And now it's 7:19, so it's been over 6 hours or 6 hours. I've been wondering, will Trump continue with all those little daily press conferences he always has? 6, 7, 8 of them a day. And so we've been watching True Social, and he hasn't been out in front of the press. So if Trump doesn't go out in front of the wild press, he certainly had more press conferences in the last 5, 6 presidents combined, certainly not been afraid of being in front of the press, both corporate and independent, then we really got an issue. But I don't think Trump's going to hide from this. I think tomorrow morning you're going to see him do a press conference to speak about this, because I've never seen the evidence of him connected to Epstein in any of the criminal activities of Epstein. It's mainly a Democrat thing. Some Republicans are involved. I've seen a lot of idiots say, oh, it's Elon and Trump behind the scenes doing this to get the Democrats to push for its release. Trump controls the Justice Department. They have this stuff. It's nothing to do with the Democrats. So the big elephant in the room, the $64 trillion question in the info war, is that if Trump doesn't come out and make statements and repudiate this, and then accelerate the release of the information we know the FBI has on record now, that the Democrats were hiding, that Bondi went and raided and got, which is a good sign. If he's silent or suddenly disappears, then you know from the info war that they're scared to talk about it, and that is a major problem. But I expect Trump to speak about this maybe even tonight, maybe even while we're here at 7:21 Central Standard Time. But I'm really surprised. It's the first thing when I saw it every 20 minutes.
He do look skinny though, huh, Bobby Transparency? He do look like he lost weight. Hey, Alex Jones been in some shit, but he be saying some shit. Alex Jones be saying some shit. He be saying some shit, man.
All right, we do have breaking news this morning. What is President Trump's latest thinking about his explosive feud with Elon Musk? Well, joining us now, someone who just got off the phone with the president. CNN chief political correspondent Dana Bash joins us now by phone. Dana, what did he tell you?
Good morning, John. Well, he said that he's, quote, well, here's exactly what he said, quote, "I'm not even thinking about Elon. He's got a problem. The poor guy's got a problem." He said he won't be speaking to him for a while, but he said he wishes Elon Musk well. It was a short conversation. He didn't seem very exercised about it. And the interesting thing is, of course, the context of this is how many people who are in both men's orbits are trying to broker a peace deal, so to speak, and trying to get them to talk because of the concern about the fallout in so many directions. I mean, the blast radius from this fallout is really, really big and very wide. But right now he said he's not interested in that, and he's moving on. And in typical Donald Trump fashion, John, he, before I even asked the question, wanted to talk about what he wanted the storyline to be today, about the economy. He was talking about gas prices. He said he was waiting for the jobs numbers to come out, which I think is about 2 minutes from now. So as he has done his entire career, not just political, but since he was a businessman, trying to push out the narrative and push out the story that he thinks is the most advantageous for him. And he thinks that's the economy now. But of course, we did briefly talk about Elon Musk. And the headline is he says he has no plans to talk to him right now.
Yeah, just to reiterate, again, because this...
So Donald ain't even going to speak on being on the list. I ain't going to even say shit about it. Wow. Can he do that? Can he really pull that off? Can he pull that shit off? I ain't going to even say nothing about that shit. We shall see. Hit the like button for this game, though. That's wild. That is wild. Nigga ain't gonna even say nothing about it. Hit the like button for this game. All right, y'all. Well, damn, how long I've been on here? Let's keep the vibes going. Now, I released a clip. Mr. Card in this motherfucker. I released a clip yesterday, man, that had a lot of negative implications on it. And I wanted to rehash this right here now. A lot of motherfuckers will look at this clip and be like, motherfuckers will look at this clip and they're gonna have different type of feelings. Let me see. Right here.
Ain't gonna defend me or squabble up about me with anybody. I don't care. Yeah, boo, you're gonna jump. If my man not playing that, listen, I done dated 2 men in my life that love me to the bone. I'm talking about to the core. Boo, and I promise to you that you couldn't do nothing to me or say nothing about me. Y'all gotta know the difference that these men, they don't love you for real. If a man let a man talk to you crazy, let a group of chicks talk to you crazy, he see you in an uncomfortable situation, he don't lead you or protect you, he don't like you. I know every man that love me, hey, he coming like that about me. He's not playing. We're not playing like that. I'm not dating no man that's kitty cat. He not for you. You could be cute, but meow, stand over there in the meow meow section. Not with me, boo. I need mine to come from the shoulders about me. I can't date me no man who ain't gonna defend me or squabble up about me with anybody. I don't care. Yeah, boo, you're gonna jump. If my man not playing that, listen, I done dated 2 men in my life that love me to the bone. I'm talking about to the core, boo. And I promise to you that you couldn't do nothing to me or say nothing about me. Y'all gotta know the difference when that these men, they don't love you for real. If a man let a man talk to you crazy, let a group of chicks talk to you crazy, he see you in an uncomfortable situation, he don't lead you or protect you, he don't like you. I know every man that love me, hey, he coming like that about me. He's not playing. We're not playing like that. I'm not dating no man that's kitty cat. He not for you. You could be cute, but meow, stand over there in the meow meow section. Not with me, boo. I need mine to come from the shoulders about me.
Hit the like button for this game. Now, you know, this is a certain kind of bitch right here, and she kind of give off a vibe like she might be out there stirring up a lot of dramas for you, man. She might be talking reckless to motherfuckers. She might be getting into it with bitches, putting you in situations, you know what I'm saying, on some stupid shit, like a bitch just putting you in situations. It seemed like that kind of bitch, right? But when I posted this clip and examined it, the essence of my examination was that once you put a bitch on your team, once you have made a decision like this bitch is on my team, right? Once you have come to that understanding, like you vetted a bitch to your degree, regardless of what this bitch is presenting right here. You have vetted a bitch. You have interacted with a bitch. You have come to the decision like, I want this bitch on the team. You have vetted a bitch to your specifications, and you have decided to put a bitch on the team. My analysis of this is that any bitch that you have on your team, any bitch that's like, this is my bitch, she's on a team, then you have to be willing to go the distance on behalf of the bitch. And I like to use the metaphor of the devil. I always say, like, if you got a bitch on a team and she's on your team, and that's understood, and you at home watching Netflix with your bitch at your house, you watching Netflix with your bitch at the house, and the devil busts through the living room floor, you gotta rush the devil. As a man, you gotta rush the devil, knowing that you about to lose, you about to get your ass beat, and you about to die, but you gotta rush the devil like you expected the devil to bust through the floor, and like you know you got a chance to win. You gotta rush the devil. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of motherfuckers, you know, they seen this clip right here with this bitch, and they like, hell no, BossMack, you can't. I ain't letting no bitch. I ain't just taking care of any bitch. She gotta be my daughter, my mama, my this, my that. No, listen, man. Any bitch that's on your team that you like, this bitch is on the team, you gotta protect the bitch. That's the whole point, man. I mean, what are we doing, right? If it's your bitch, you gotta protect the bitch. when I was on the Game Kings documentary, I was just talking about the Vegas one. When we was in Vegas, when I was talking about driving around in a Tesla and Diddy performing. When I was there for that documentary, that was my topic of discussion. They was talking about different things that, you know, as a man that you have to do. And, you know, and my discussion was, man, you got to protect your bitches or your bitch. You got to. If she on the team, you got to be willing to go the distance behind the bitch. And which is and which necessitates and knowing that you have to go the distance behind a bitch that's on your team, to me, that's why you really gotta demand the total respect from your bitch. That's why you gotta demand the total respect from your bitch, because I might have to go the distance behind you out here. On a random day. We could just be walking down the street on a random day. Sun shining, birds chirping. And a nigga attack my bitch, I gotta do something. A motherfucker grab my bitch, I gotta do something. You know, something gotta happen. I can't, you know. Hit the like button for this game. You can't, you know. Now, a lot of motherfuckers, they watch this video of this bitch and they like, man, this nigga's in jail and prison behind bitches. It is. It's niggas that crash out behind bitches. Behind sucker shit. It's niggas that crash out over a bitch fucking another motherfucker and they can't accept it and crash out over that. I'm talking about if your bitch is under you, if your bitch is under your wing, this is my bitch on the team. I gotta protect my bitch. I gotta protect my bitch. Hit the like button. He said, hey, she cake faced. Yeah, man, you know. I gave her an extreme poacher 2 rating with a whole lot of makeup. You know, she got a whole lot of makeup, but it really ain't even about the makeup or none of that shit. It's really about the message. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I be evaluating videos, I be looking at the moral of the story. I be looking for the moral. You know, what is a bitch saying, and what can be, what type of lesson can be, what kind of lesson can be learned from this piece? How can I examine this piece? How can I hold the piece up to the light? See, what we want to do is we hold the bitch up to the light. We hold the bitch up to the light like this bot. We hold the bitch up to the light and we examine the bitch, what the bitch is saying. You know what I'm saying? And we say, well, okay, what is this bitch saying? You gotta protect your bitches. Mm-hmm. In a world where there's police and shit, you gotta protect your bitches. What's the ancient real nigga secret, BossMack? You gotta protect your bitches. You gotta protect your bitches, or they not your bitches. That's what the lions do when you know, that's the basis of the pride of lions. When you see when you see the pride of lions in Africa come through, you see the, you know, the main lion is protecting everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's protection from, you know, it's protection. We got to protect some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. We got to protect some shit. We got to be willing to go the distance. Got to be willing to go the distance. A lot of motherfuckers didn't like that post right there. A lot of motherfuckers was like, BossMack, you a sucker. BossMack, you a sucker. Yeah, you gotta, yeah, exactly. I concur with you, Jigga 1017. I concur with you. But at the end of the day, there may come a time when, you know, she's hit with insurmountable odds. And you have to step in, man. You know what I'm saying? You may have to step in there. You had to step in there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. I've had very peaceful bitches. I've had very peaceful bitches. And you know, things happen and you have to step in there for a bit. Things happen. Things happen. And we cannot duck things. Kenny Blanco in this motherfucker. Yeah, man, you know, and yeah, Mr. Ethos, bitches just start. See, once again, we talking about vetting bitches, right? You don't put a bitch on your team that's a liability. You know what I'm saying? You don't put a bitch on your team that's going around starting issues. That's part of the vetting bitches process, right? That's part of the vetting bitches process. A lot of thirsty niggas overlook that shit and be like, she got some fire pussy. And put a bitch on the team, but you know, you haven't really evaluated how she out here, you know, starting all kind of fires and shit. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you gonna be in one of them fires. But that's part of the vetting bitches process. You know, you vet a bitch. She's a good bitch. She got a good heart. She's, you know, good person. You know, she out here on her feminine. She's a good woman. You know, we ascertain that shit. You know what I'm saying? You said nigga dating Clarissa Shields. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I'm not sure Clarissa Shields is picking up the blower. Is Clarissa Shields picking up the blower? She's looking for a YN that likes to crash out. Niggas making assumptions like a motherfucker. At the end of the day, man, you got to be an intellectual, man. You can't put a bitch on the team. See, once again, we're going back to the vetting process. We can't put bitches on the team that's starting fires unless you're a thirsty idiot because she got fire pussy and you like, fuck it, man. I'll put a bitch on the team that's starting fires. Hit the like button for this game. All right. How long I been on here? Hour and a half. I like that hour and a half mark. Reader, listener, email time. The Berg out here simping. The Berg out here simping on some supposed to be already know shit, but she said it's my world, so she leaves you to follow orders. I don't know, man. Like I said, man, you gotta vet your bitches well, bro. Vet your bitches well. You don't put a bitch on a team that's starting fires. Reader, listener, email. Explain this, BossMack. Topsoil rule number 10 was never fight over a bitch unless she's physically attacked. Hey, man. Right, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. If she get physically attacked, yeah, bro. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, man. You got to, man, if she gets attacked, bro. Yeah. But then you got to kind of step in for a bitch, too, though. Like, you know, like in different scenarios, man, you might have to, you know, might have to reinforce some shit for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. A nigga look up over. A nigga locked up over fighting for his bitch. Right, the BossMack. Hey, man. Don't put a bitch on the team to be starting fires, bro. Don't put a bitch on the team to be starting fires. That's part of vetting bitches, man. And I know I've seen some bitches that start fires. You don't put them on the team, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't put them on the team. Reader, listener, email. Reader, listener, email. All right. You want to be ready? Ready. What's this nigga? Oh, it's a Atlanta and a Jacksonville. Okay. We got Atlanta and a Jacksonville. All right. Let's go. Reader, listener, email. All right. A nigga from Atlanta writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 41-year-old nigga out here getting to my chili with my own trucking company. Right now, I have 4 trucks on the road, and I'm working on my 5th truck now. I have a modest 2-bitch rotation, very modest. My main bitch lives with me. She's a 32-year-old beautician with her own shop, and she also owns a boutique courtesy of my investment capital. I also have a number 2 bitch that resides in Las Vegas. She's a 28-year-old sales associate for the Raiders. Here's my situation scenario. Last year, all of a sudden, I collapsed and went into a diabetic coma and died. And I had to be resuscitated by EMS. And then I was blind for 2 weeks. I was in ICU for 3 weeks. I had to go into a rehabilitation center for 2 months. During the first week, while I was blind, I actually broke down and cried to my bitch. I wish I had not did that, but I did. All of this was shocking as fuck to me. I didn't even know I had diabetes. I felt blessed when my eyesight came back and I accepted the radical changes I had to make to my diet. I worked hard to get back on my shit. After I came out of the rehabilitation center and got back on my shit, I was feeling good. And then right when I was feeling good, I got the word that my main bitch might be fucking with 1 or 2 YNs. On GP, while I was down toward the end of my rehab, I had one of my peoples follow my bitch around for a few days, and this is what they had discovered. Needless to say, this has caused me great pain in my heart. Now, I will say that my bitch took care of all my business that needed to be taken care of while I was down. However, I feel like my bitch is compromised. I have not confronted a bitch about this yet. I am trying to decide on how to proceed. Like I said, I invested into a bitch and I'm eating off of her activities. Would you punish a bitch for this severely or give the bitch some grace since things were kind of grim for a minute? Hit the like button for this guy. Shout out to you for surviving your shit. Here's what I would do, man. I would have to go with separate residences. Separate residences, man. I would have to go with separate residences, man. You know what I'm saying? And I will have to go with the separate residences, and then I will monitor a bitch. I'll basically demote a bitch, and then I will monitor a bitch to see if, you know, if the respect levels is consistent, or if a bitch really lost faith in a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if a bitch lost faith in you, man, you know, see, it could have been like so grim that, you know, a bitch just, you know what I'm saying? You feel like, you know, a bitch just feel like she facing the abyss. You know what I'm saying? You in a rehab thing, you know, bitch don't have the faith that you gonna come back. You know, you was, you know, you did a tearful breakdown, you know what I mean? But I will have to do separate residences on the betrayal aspect of being too close. I had to do separate residences. And then the separate residences is probably gonna put a bitch in the mind state of we going backwards and we need to be done. So, you know, that might lead to we done. You know what I mean? You know. But, you know, I understand like shit looking grim and it looking like you might not make it. You know what I'm saying? And a bitch, you know what I mean? You already got like a age gap on the bitch, a 10-year age gap. You know what I'm saying? You done blessed the bitch and got her. And see, that's another reason why I would kind of, I don't know if I would cut a bitch all the way off because she's still making money for me. So I want to try to preserve the making money part and then demote a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Demote a bitch. Hit the like button. She ain't gonna be looking forward to potentially wiping your ass, bro. No bitch is doing that, man. I don't think no bitches is wiping nobody. I don't feel like no bitches is down to wipe nobody ass. You know what I'm saying? She probably thought it was gonna be that. You know what I mean? She probably thought it was gonna be that. And, you know, she was preparing herself for that. You know, you know, you ain't in the thing no more. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the nigga no more. But you bounce back. I couldn't, you know, I would have to do separate households though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And basically demote a bitch, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And be like, you know, I don't know, man, about you, man. I don't know about you. I know we say dudes ain't supposed to cry, but in this instance, this changed his whole outlook and scared him to death. Cry, scream, do what you need to do. You're human. I get it. Hey, man, she been making money for the nigga, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she been making money, she been making money. You know what I'm saying? That count for something. And I get, and you know, and I'm going to keep it tall, man, you know. When it looked like the bottom fell out of some shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a hard thing for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Look like the bottom, you look like you was out of here. You know. Y'all can forget that ass wiping fantasy. I work with old couples every day. I don't even know why niggas think of shit like that. I need somebody to wipe my ass. I don't even think like that, man. I absolutely know that ain't happening for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did everything for a bitch, even if you did everything, you provided her a great life, you got her a house, car, provided the vacations, the families, kids, all that shit, and you had tragedies happen to you and you were stripped down to where a bitch gotta wipe your ass. I know she not doing it, man. She not doing it. You're gonna be in a nursing home, nigga. You're gonna be in a rehabilitation center. You know what I mean? Or she's gonna barely come and visit. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking too far ahead sometimes. Man, take the buyout, find another shop to start hairdressers. Hey man, she might be one of them popping bitches out there. We don't know. We don't know the details. Some bitches be popping, man. You might want to keep your hand in her pocket. You started the bitch out, you know what I mean? You know. Shit, man. It's easy to make adjustments, man. You could, it's, you know, that's doable for me, man. Like for me, I know I could do that. I could make an adjustment. I could be like, ah, bitch, I get it. You thought I was dead. You thought I was dead. You know what I'm saying? It looked like the leadership was gone, but I bounced back. But I'm gonna tell you what, I don't trust you now. I don't trust you. So we still cool, but you just got to live over there. You know what I'm saying? And you're demoted. And if you're mad about being demoted, we could just be business. We just keep it business. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure, you know, I still get you know, we just handle the business. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, but I get it, bitch. I get it. I get it. It looked bad. I was not communicating for a minute. They told you I was dead. They said it was all bad. You know, that's some fucked up shit, BossMack. I see why you have your own domicile. Bro, that's some shit a woman sold to them. When you get old, you need someone to take care of you, get disabled, and see what that woman gonna do. She gonna have you in a nursing home. I done seen it, man, my damn self, bro. Nigga, I done seen it, man. Shit, man. Matter of fact, shit, man. I seen my grandmother do that to my grandfather. And she worshipped that nigga. She worshipped the ground he walked on, but you know, once the nigga got to where he couldn't walk good, he couldn't walk, it wasn't no alternative. Nigga had to go to the rehabilitation center, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. I don't have no illusions like that. I don't trip like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gotta have, I couldn't, you know, by a bitch being compromised by YNs, I can't have a bitch in my house no more, for sure. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And we could be business partners. You could just live over there, I live over here, and you know, if we could bridge the gap, we could bridge the gap. If we can't, we can't, but we keep the money going. We keep the money going. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Godspeed, bitch. Hit the like button. There's some things that a woman can't take care of. The same goes for man. I seen some folks bounce on their partner once they got a few limbs amputated. Facts. Facts, bro. Facts, bro, man. Bottom line, man, you better stay healthy, man. You better stay healthy, man. You better stay vigilant over your health. Better stay vigilant over your health, nigga. Let's do another one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do another one. You gotta be, you know, being ruthless is always good for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Being ruthless is always good for you. You tap in, you be like, you know what? Bitch, I understand. See, I'm the BossMack, man. I'll be, you know, I'm understanding. I'm understanding. I tell a bitch, I understand. It looked like I was dead. I was dead. I was blind. I couldn't even see. I had to go into rehab. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna hold you? Who's gonna hold you? It's looking like I'm not gonna be able to hold you anymore. So I get it. 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 The circumstances unfolded. It was a lot of darkness. It looked bad. It looked horrible. It looked bad. I wept to you. I didn't know what was going on. I wept tears. I'm blind. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So a bitch, you know, hey, you know, she did some things. She didn't know what to do. I get it. But I got it now, you know. I bounced back. Now I gotta be ruthless. I gotta be ruthless. When shit got clutch, it was clutch time, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to know things without scenarios. We had a scenario unfold. You was tested, and in the fire, you showed up like this. So, you know, we got to go with the separate locations, you know what I'm saying? And we got to go with the separate locations. No hard feelings. Got to make an administrative decision. You know what I'm saying? For when some shit like this happen again in the future, you know, some shit like this happen again in the future. You know, we want to be ready. We want to be ready for when things happen like that in the future. You know what I'm saying? You know. Alexander Jackson in this motherfucker. Kinfolk, if you the number one bitch, you supposed to ride out, Limo. That shit is fantasy. Get sick and you gonna wish you was by yourself. Maybe a daughter will help. That, bro. Exactly. Maybe a daughter will help. Maybe a daughter will help. Not your wife. Your wife won't even help. Maybe your daughter will help. Maybe your daughter. Maybe. Fuck that. Maybe your daughter will help. Maybe. Actually, man, you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. A nigga really lucky he got to find that out about his bitch, though. You know what I'm saying? You really lucky you got to find that out about your bitch. Because you wouldn't have knew. You wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known. God blessed you. Here's a critical emergency. Let's see how the bitch handled it. What did the bitch do? What did the bitch do? You faced a life-threatening scenario, and what did the bitch do? What did the bitch do? You put the bitch on. You got the bitch help the bitch get a boutique and a beauty salon. Money, you help the bitch. All right, let's do another reader listener email. You gotta be ruthless. You gotta, hey man, you gotta be ruthless, man. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health, man. Woo. All right. You want to be ready? A nigga from Jacksonville, Florida, writes the BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 33-year-old nigga out here getting to it as an armed security guard with my own security company. I'm doing okay out here. I have one bitch on the team right now. My bitch is a 29-year-old high school guidance counselor. Here is what is happening. I have been with my bitch maybe 6, 7, or 8 months. When we first got together, I had 2, maybe 3 other bitches I was talking to, but I wasn't fucking. After about a month of us being together, we were out having some steaks at Roof Chris, and one of my bitches that I was talking to at the time just so happened to be at the restaurant and came up to my table and said hello on some I see you out doing your thing type shit. Oh, and this is a bitch that, like I said, I wasn't even fucking, but she was the snow. We were just talking. This sent shockwaves through my bitch. My bitch let me know that I was the only person she was talking to. And low-key tripped out off the scenario. I wanted her to feel comfortable, so I let a bitch look through my phone. I don't know why I did that shit, but I didn't have anything to hide from the bitch. We continued on after that. We exchanged our STD information. And everything was good for a while. Then about a month ago, my bitch did a girl's trip to Vegas. One of her homegirls was getting married, so they had one last adventure. When the bitch came back, she spent the night at my crib. Late that night, I was up smoking some fire, za, and I got super paranoid, and I decided to look through my bitch's phone. And I discovered that she had rendezvoused with a nigga out in Vegas while she was out there for her homegirls trip. I pressed a bitch about it, but she swears up and down she didn't fuck. The guy was just a friend. BossMack, how would you process this? It's been lingering in my mind for the past month. Hit the like button. Hey, man. Well, what can you do, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be mindful of the, are we noticing disrespect and shit like that? Are we feeling disrespect? Is everything harmonious? I think you might have compromised yourself a little bit by letting a bitch look through your phone and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that sent like the wrong message. You know what I mean? A bitch might think that you got bitches. You know what I mean? She might think that. You know what I'm saying? Because, what happened, with a bitch coming up to y'all table and whatnot. And it being the snow. So, she might be on some, she gotta, one up you for you one up her, you know what I mean? I will be vigilant for the disrespect and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have cleared off the bench either, man. All this dismiss all the bitches. I would have maintained it. You know what I mean? You gotta maintain the side bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if they was there, But I'll be vigilant for the disrespect. I'll be checking to see if I'm getting disrespected. You know what I mean? If I'm getting disrespected, then, it's a, if you're getting disrespected or not. Hit the like button. I don't give a shit if she fucked him or not. Sometimes a bitch even wanted to do shit is enough for dismissal. Yeah, man, I get that rotation back going, man. I never would have did that, let a bitch look through the phone shit, you know what I'm saying? And you should have just stood firm right there and been like, hey, man, bitches like me. I had some bitches on the team before you came, man. Come on, man. What you thought I was just out here? It's like a competition, you know what I'm saying? We got to pick the best bitch for the job, you know what I'm saying? It's always a whole lot of bitches just got their hand up and it's auditioning, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking them, you know what I'm saying? These are just bitches that, I'm interacting with, you know what I'm saying? But now that you done seen that, you done look through the bitch's phone. See, and then that's another thing. See, I'm not looking through a bitch's phone. I'm looking at the disrespect. Am I getting disrespected? You know what I'm saying? I could feel it. I could feel it. And if you was feeling disrespect, only you know that. If you was feeling the disrespect, Snow gotta go. He said Snow gotta go. These writers aren't watching. How dare you display suckerism? When he let her look through the phone, he showed her he was a sucker and he looked weak. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, man. that might have killed you right there, man, when you did that. You know what I'm saying? When you did that. When you did that. You know, when you did that. When you did that. Yeah. When you did that. Been a bunny hopper since I was 12. Another thing too, man, the bitch is a guidance counselor at a high school, so that mean a bitch probably got you an armed security guard. I don't know what your education level is, but a high school guidance counselor bitch is that's a bitch with a master's, so she a little younger than you, and she got a master's. So, you know, yeah, man. Letting a bitch look through your phone, man, is just, that's like special treatment and shit, man. I just couldn't have never imagined doing that. I'd have just been like, bitch, I was talking to bitches before I met you. And I'm a great guy. What do you expect? I appreciate that $10, LB. I had bitches before I met you, and I'm a great guy. Of course I had bitches. Are you kidding me? Come on now, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Would you even like me if other bitches didn't like me? You wouldn't even like me. Come on. You wouldn't even like me. If I didn't have other bitches liking me, you wouldn't even like me. You know what I'm saying? Here's my STD results. I don't have any STDs. You know what I'm saying? Ain't you impressed that we was in Roof's Chris having steaks, and then one of my bitches just happened to be in here as well and came in here? That's showing you that all my bitches are on the same level. We just randomly bumped into one of my bitches, and she came over here and spoke. You know what I'm saying? Ain't you impressed by that? You should be impressed that some of my other bitches was in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I ain't even fucking her. So, you know, yeah. Yeah. Show some love. Hit the like button. We need some BossMack zip up hoodies. Yeah, I'm gonna hook up something. I usually have some. I'm gonna make it happen. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? I'm gonna make it happen now. I'm gonna make it happen. But it's a funny thing, man, when you do little compromise and shit, man, like, you know, letting a bitch go through your phone, that little compromise and shit. Them little activities diminish your soul, man. That diminish your essence, man. You can't do shit like that. You can't be concerned about. You gotta be ruthless. You gotta be willing to. Being ruthless is always good for you. Being ruthless is good for you. You could look at a bitch straight in her face, and you could have looked at a bitch straight in her face and been like, I'm a great guy. I talk to a lot of different bitches. I mean, I'm narrowing it down to you. I'm trying to narrow it down, but I gotta interview different bitches. I mean, come on, man. I'm not like talking to one bitch at a time. Like, it's a groups of bitches. I ain't even fucking her. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that $5. They got STD tests. They probably going raw, doing it all. Not gonna lie, that requires a different levels of trust. What's the protocols for raw? Hey man, give the STD, present your STD results to your bitch and she present hers. We ever make the stacked sweats to have more room in the thigh area? I think I got some on deck. I think I got a new company. I got a new company. I think I'm gonna pop out with the new ones. Maybe Monday. I'm gonna pop out with the new ones and see how they fit. I gotta see how they feel. Cause I got a new company I'm fucking with. Yeah. But yeah, man, present your, yeah, I'm an advocate of present your STD results. You know what I'm saying? Before you engage in raw all across the board. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. Before you engage in raw all across the board, what about patches, Velcro patches? Can you put them on bags and hats and shit? That's a thought. I'm gonna think about that. I got some good manufacturing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check on that. Hit the like button. Yeah, I got 3X shit, Big Harb. I got all the way up to 5 and 6X, whatever X. And the base colors, black, heather gray, and white. I got huge sizes. We taking care of niggas. Taking care of y'all niggas. Let me see. Double check some shit right quick, man. Kinfolk, I appreciate that $5. Appreciate you for the news, knowledge, wisdom, and game, homie. I appreciate you back, bro. I appreciate you back, man. See, I want to say shout out to Charleston White, man. Shout out to Charleston White for speaking on Haley Bailey talking shit. That is a pretty ass bitch right there, bro. That is a pretty ass bitch. I bet you DDG wish he would have not busted no raw nuts in that bitch right there. See, that's the thing, man. See, a bitch can be so pretty, beautiful, and just a demon to you, man. A demon. She is a pretty ass bitch. But she is a demon. A demon. And I remember when DDG got with that bitch, I thought about that. I was like, I wonder, is she a demon? I wonder, is she a demon? I wonder, is she a demon? I'm like, she a bad bitch, but is she a demon? Yeah, her sister is a colder bitch, I think. A little bit cold. Well, I don't know. I can't say that. He said she looked like the Dodge Ram sign. The devil wears Prada. She a pretty bitch, man. She a pretty bitch. DDG, bro. That nigga, man. I don't know, man. Shout out DDG, though. Shout out DDG. She a pretty bitch. Pretty bitches be dangerous. 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 Let me see. Wait a minute. I saw this right here. I thought this was interesting. This right here.
Kenya iko mambo mengi sana. Kenya iko mambo mengi sana. Amka. Amka na makofia yako ya takataka. Toka hapa, enda nyuma huko. Kwenda nyuma. Kwenda huko, stupid.
He just slapped the motherfucker.
Na wewe kwa nini analala hapa na namuona? Yeah.
Can you imagine getting slapped by a motherfucker because you sleep in church?
Amka hata wewe. Toka. Hata hukumuona?
See, everybody quiet in there because like that motherfucker slapped me, I'd have killed a motherfucker.
Ati kila mtu abebe msalaba wake. Sawa. Umeachiliwa.
They ain't clapping.
Sasa you just tell me. Hivi nimechacha hivi na mtu amelala. Na hivi nimekasirika hivi mtu amelala na akitia bere. Me, I hate drama. I swear before God. Unaona sasa? Kenya iko mambo mengi sana. Kenya iko mambo mengi sana. Amka. Amka na makofia yako ya takataka. Toka hapa, enda nyuma huko. Kwenda nyuma. Kwenda huko, stupid. Na wewe kwa nini analala hapa na namuona?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hit the like button. Easy Main live. He said turn the other cheek. All right, y'all. Like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. It's a beautiful situation. You know. Oh yeah, we doing a we doing a show tomorrow night, man, for sure. We doing a show tomorrow night. We got a bitch coming through. And then I got my OnlyFans, the OnlyFans bitch is coming through too. I don't think she gonna come tomorrow. I'm gonna have a different bitch come tomorrow, but the OnlyFans bitch is gonna be next week. I would have had her last Saturday, but her OnlyFans account got taken down. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be back. She hit me up. So we got a nice show coming tomorrow night. It should be dope. I got one of my favorite bitches pulling up, hopefully. You know, she hit me up, pressing me and shit. One of my favorite bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know. So I'm going to be here tomorrow, 100. I appreciate y'all. And get your BossMack streetwear issue. You feel me? I'm going to release these, you know. Yeah, the OnlyFans bitch might be next Wednesday night. Next Wednesday night. I booked her for next Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a bitch gonna be here Saturday. I might have a Monday night show too. But that might be a nigga though. I might do give a Picasso to pull up on Monday night. But we gonna see. We gonna work it out. So we going up tomorrow night for show. So be ready about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Fuck with me, don't fuck with them. And God bless the game, man. God bless that game. God bless that game. Hit the like button, man. I fuck with y'all. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I gotta let the chat.